world. This is the Fan and Fanatic Podcast. I'm Parker Grelecki, aka the Fan and Fanatic, and with me as always is my broadcast partner,
Dad,
aka Ryan Grelecki. I've got a passion for all things sports. So, on the Fan and Fanatic Podcast, we'll talk to anyone and everyone from all over the world of sports who will sit still long enough to answer my questions.
that's right. Now, as a result of complications from severe brain damage at birth, unfortunately, Parker will never be able to physically play sports, but that cannot and has never stopped him from loving everything about sports and dreaming of a career in broadcasting. So each of our guests graciously gives of their time on this podcast to invest in Parker's dream and to help him be part of the sports world he loves so dearly.
Now, let's play ball! Yo, what's up, Fanatics? It's your boy Parker Grelecki with my co-host,
Dad Grelecki,
Ahem, also known as...
a.k.a. Ryan Grelecki.
Yes, Father, please use your birth name from now on.
My Christian
it would be a
given
lot
name,
less confusing
Ryan
for the
Christopher
listeners.
Grelecki.
Anywho, enough with the small talk. Welcome back to the Fan and Fanatic Podcast. Today's guest is someone that I've gotten to know over the past few years. All around cool dude. D3 college football royalty in the house with Mr. Will Dyson. Will, why don't you tell the listeners why you're here? What you did, what's your connection to the sports world? Why don't you tell the listeners?
Well, first of all, I've known Parker since he was a baby. My parents and Parker's grandfather, Des, started tailgating in Auburn way back probably in the 90s. They were tailgating together at the same spot.
Yep.
And back then Ryan was a little kid, and then Ryan grew up and we were little kids, and then Ryan had Parker and we were teenagers, and now we're all in our 20s, and Ryan's kids, Parker and Chase, and
beyond his 20s.
They're all getting close to their 20s now. So it's kind of crazy how the generations have flipped over and over and over, but we've still tailgated together for probably 25 years. So that's how I know Parker. And my connection to the sports world is I played college football at Washington and Lee, which is a small
school in
Division III school in Virginia.
Which is right across the street from where VMI is.
Yes, right next door.
All right, first question, Will. What high school did you go to?
I went to Briarwood in Birmingham, Alabama.
College
at Washington and Lee.
What sports did you play at WNL?
When I was in high school, I played baseball and football, but when I got to college, I just played football.
What position? You were a corner, right?
Corner, correct.
Because in your Washington, it's come to my attention that you did an interview with Washington and Lee.
I did. When we were seniors, they interviewed all the seniors just to kind of get some quick facts on us.
So
Parker, hold on a second, because I believe that during Will's tenure at Washington and Lee, he pulled like a Babe Ruth one week. He called a shot, right?
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
I asked you if you could get me an interception, and you're like,
not
sure,
just an interception,
a pick six, and yeah, baby, that was Hamden. Was that Hamden Sydney?
You.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. So you were saying?
Yeah, that was against. That was a big game. It was against Randolph-Macon my senior year.
Randolph-Macon.
We ended up losing that game. That was the only touchdown we scored. Our offense struggled that game. So we ended up coming in second in the conference my senior year, losing that game. But that was a fun play for sure.
Wait, what? Wait. Can you ask him? Can you read? Oh. Hey, Will. Favorite sports team?
Favorite sports team? It's still the Auburn Tigers.
Favorite cookie?
My favorite cookie.
Parker, are we redoing the Washington
good old
Elite
chocolate
interview?
chip.
You know where I'm going with this, don't you? Do you remember those two questions? All right. Pie or cake?
Pie.
Mac or PC?
PC.
Summer or Winter Olympics?
Winner.
Favorite sport?
Football.
Favorite Olympic sport, I mean. Sorry.
Favorite Olympic sport? Probably skiing.
Test or papers?
Test.
Scoring a touchdown or lighting someone up?
Lighting someone up.
Okay, favorite opponent?
Favorite opponent was Hampton Sydney.
Least favorite opponent?
Guilford.
Pie or cake? Oh, did I already ask that?
We already got that.
You already
wait.
asked that.
Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Favorite movie?
The Patriot.
Ooh.
Favorite restaurant in Lexington?
A bistro.
It's
For
crazy
those who
that
don't
you...
know, Washington and Lee is in Lexington, Virginia.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Was that all, or there's still more questions from that? What?
That was you hit.
Wait, which
that
one? Have I missed? Did I miss some? Oh yeah. Favorite video game?
Ooh.
Favorite video game? At the time it was probably FIFA.
Favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show is 24.
Is that were those all the questions, or did that?
Yeah, that's pretty close.
We'll have to go back and
Which ones did I
fact check
miss?
those, Parker.
Which one
some
did I?
sports and some pop culture.
Wait, what do you mean some? Oh yeah, Washington or Lee?
Washington.
Hold on, wait.
Keep going.
Oh shoot. Oh man.
All right.
That's okay. I think
Who
I think it was
do you
pretty
think?
good.
About all
So
of them.
there are a lot of good players in college football, like Tim Tebow, Cam Newton. So who do you think is the GOAT of college football?
Oh, I think it's Cam Newton. I don't think it's a question.
Man.
Yeah, I mean Cam Newton, Jameis Winston, PK
Whoa.
Sam, Charlie Ward. Those guys are well.
Thank you for all those Florida State references.
Oh wait,
though. This is all excellent.
Did I forget?
Deion
wait,
Sanders,
Did I
Chris
forget?
Winky.
Hold on.
Kelvin
No way.
Benjamin.
We're not done. Whoa. Hold on.
We're
wait
not
a
gonna
minute.
go there. We're not gonna go there.
Herschel Walker, Lindsey Scott, Buck Bellew.
Why are you naming all these Georgia fans?
You're dating yourself now.
You're trying to butter up his wife, aren't you?
Wait, hold on, wait.
Yeah, you can save the Georgia ones for.
Oh
Hollis.
wait, hold on. Wait, oh shoot.
Bo Jackson.
Oh yeah, Bo Jackson, Frank Thomas,
Charles Barkley.
Yeah, Charles Barkley, Chuck Person.
Yeah, you're getting into other sports
I don't know
now.
if you can name Chuck Persons anymore.
What are you talking? Oh, John Mingelt. You probably have no idea who the heck John Mingelt is.
That's an Auburn basketball player from way back when, isn't it?
My man. And he said Cam Newton, by the way, right? Yeah.
Right.
That's
Okay.
right.
Out of all the stadiums you've played in, I'm going to ask this question two different ways. So first things first. Out of all the stadiums you played in when you were in college, which one was your favorite? Other than Washington and Lee, of course, because that would be biased.
I probably like Hampton Sydney's because it was number one. It was kind of down in a bowl, and so kind of the fans could surround it, and also it was the only all grass field we played on, so that was always fun to do that.
Okay,
Everywhere
how
else
about
we played was
go
turf.
ahead. Sorry. You were saying I cut you off there. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're good.
Only grass field. What was that after that?
Yeah, it was the only grass field we played on. All the other fields were turf.
Oh, wait. Oh, speaking of which, grass or turf? Oh, no, sorry. Surf or turf? I mean, that was one of the questions.
Surf or turf? Turf.
And then I think it was another one of the, was like favorite fast food restaurant. I'm sorry.
Well, that's Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay. Sorry. And then, okay, so back to favorite stadium. How about as a fan? Favorite stadium as a fan that you've been to, other than Auburn, of course, because again, we don't want any bias.
I would probably have to say, I'd probably have to say Beaver Stadium at Penn State. That was a really That was a cool
Yeah.
experience.
The Penn State fans sure know how to do it.
Yeah, it would remind you of an SEC atmosphere when you're there.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Oh, and why do you like Beaver Stadium? Or why did you like Beaver Stadium, I should say?
It was big, but the good thing is we were in the visitors section and you could kind of see the whole stadium because we were way up there, but I could see the game pretty good. It didn't feel like I've been to Athens and Georgia when they put the visitors way up. It seems like you're on top of the world trying to look down at the game.
Sorry.
Yeah.
When your dad went to I know your dad went to the Florida game, Auburn, Florida. Did you go to that game?
I did not. I didn't go to that one. I went to the Auburn, Florida game maybe way back in like 2001 or 2002 when we played them.
Wait, Dad, when was the last time you went to a game?
When
was the last time?
Probably one of those 2 years.
Sorry.
01 or 02,
say that again.
whatever.
Sorry, say that again. Can you say that again?
I would say 2001 or 2002. I don't remember exactly what year it was, but it was in the early 2000s when I think Carnell Williams got hurt that game.
I'm trying. The reason why I'm asking is I'm trying to convince Dad. My dad has had some horrible experiences in Gainesville. People were throwing batteries at him, and he swore to never visit Gainesville again. So I'm trying to convince him that was back in the times where no one gave a rip about what happened to you. So that security has changed.
I don't think your dad's opinions would change very much. My brothers and my family went down to Gainesville in 2019, and they described it as America's trash can. So
I would agree with that 100%.
Oh, that is so Dyson.
100%.
That is so Dyson.
It's literally a swamp. They don't call it a swamp for nothing. It's horrible.
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
I did win
that is
in
the
an
most
ironic
Dyson.
twist as a Florida State fan. I won a pair of free shoes when I was in Gainesville that year.
That's funny.
That is the most Dyson thing to say. America's trash. That is the most Dyson thing to say. Sorry.
Man.
Sorry. No, what is number 1 on your bucket list of sporting events to attend?
Ooh.
Man, I would like to go to. I wasn't able to go to the Final Four when Auburn went, so I'd like to go back. If Auburn can go back, I would love to go to something like that. Any of the big. I didn't bite the bullet and pay for tickets to the Braves World Series a couple of years ago. Those are 2 that I've kind of passed the opportunity on that I should have taken advantage. So those are probably 2 that are up there.
Parker and I are working on Radio Row at the next Super Bowl if this podcast thing takes off. So we're hoping
to
cross that off the bucket list.
What was the greatest sports moment of your playing career?
Sorry, you cut out there. What'd you say?
The greatest sports moment of your playing career. High school, college, middle school, what? Of all time.
There's a couple. We won the ODAC, which is our conference, my junior year in college.
The Ultimate Indian Athletic Conference, right?
That's correct. And that was fun, but we didn't have a conference championship game. So it was basically we went undefeated in the conference. So it was just kind of at the end of the year we won. So it wasn't a specific moment. We scored a game-winning touchdown at home with 5 seconds left. Not me, but one of my best friends scored it in high school to it was a big upset over a big school from Mobile to make it to the quarterfinals of the state playoffs my senior year. That was a really fun moment too.
Will, question. What about your favorite moment that you've witnessed as a fan?
Oh, so that would probably be the kick 6.
Of course.
That was just an insane being there. We were kind of in a dog pile in the middle of the stadium. So that was kind of one of the most insane things I've ever seen. And then Auburn winning the national championship. I was there for that. So those two were probably two biggest ones.
2 words. West Byram.
That's right.
Oh, wait. Oh. What do you remember from those?
You guys were at the Auburn-Oregon game?
Hey.
Yeah, we were. We actually, as a matter of fact, the Yawn family is responsible for 2 of our tickets because you can get tickets through your Auburn season tickets, and Mr. Dez wasn't going to make the trip all the way out there, but he went ahead and got tickets, so we were able to buy tickets from him at face value. So nice. we weren't and we were able to get some through ours, so we were never gypped on the open market. We were able to get good tickets at a good price. So shout out to our connection for that one too.
Go ahead, Parker. Sorry.
Do you have a favorite memory of me?
Of you? Oh man, there's too many to count. My favorite memories are after games, coming back and just celebrating. There's probably not one in particular.
Yeah.
You just coming back and my favorite story of you is when you were I wasn't there for this, but it's my favorite Parker story is of when you called all the Florida fans rednecks to their faces.
Oh no!
I think you were in Athens.
Wait. Oh yeah.
And you just said, "Dad, look at all these rednecks."
Yes. That was at a UGA Miracle Dance Marathon. There you headed over to a basketball game. It's a proudest moment as a father.
Okay, hold on. There is some story behind that. So we were there for Georgia's Dance Marathon, and I really wanted to see the arena, and it just so happened that there were some there's a basketball game, and it just so happened that they were playing Florida, and clearly my dad didn't raise me to know better.
I think I raised you well.
Dad,
you knew exactly what you saw.
All right, Will. All right, I want to say a special thank you once again to my guest Will Dyson, and to the listeners. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, like whatever. Check out this podcast is going to be everywhere: Apple Podcast, Amazon, Stitcher, SoundCloud, TuneIn, iHeart, or wherever the heck we can get it. Thank you.
And Parker, you've already set it up. You've already asked if we can get if Will has any other people that we can talk to, and it just so happens that Will's wife was also a college athlete. So we're going to get a chance to talk to her later on this season, right? And
hold on, wait. Wasn't Hollis's dad like wasn't he like big time at University of Georgia? Wasn't he like a big time?
He was on the team back when they won the national, or he was in that era, like early 80s. He had a bad knee injury. He went to Clark County High School in Athens and went on scholarship to Georgia, but he had a bad knee injury and was never able to actually play, but he was involved with the team and stuff. And so it's kind of funny. Hollis has grown up her whole life as a diehard Georgia fan. Her brother went to Georgia. Dad went to Georgia. I grew up diehard Auburn fan. Parents went to Auburn. Brothers went to Auburn. And we were the two that in our families that didn't go to Auburn or Georgia. So we still have that rivalry kind of ingrained in us. So, and yeah, I'll get her to come on, and she went to Washington and Lee too. And she's a good athlete. She still beats me in pickleball. That's about as athletic as we get these days.
Yeah,
but she played soccer and lacrosse.
Hold on. And didn't you say her dad was like Herschel Walker's blind side or something?
Oh, he played on the offensive line when Herschel Walker was there, but so yeah.
All right. Oh, Will, would you mind sharing this to anyone you might know who's who's like connected to the sports world so they can be on an episode of my podcast? Do you mind doing that?
I would love to.
Like maybe like Rhett Delk or the boys?
Yeah. You've met Rhett, haven't you? You met him at one of the tailgates one time.
Yeah, I
He
think
came to a game.
yeah, I think I did. Yeah. Thank you for joining me, Will. You're the best, man. War Eagle.
Yeah, man.
And go. Wait, what's the battle cry for WNL?
And go Generals.
Go Generals.
Oh yeah, go Generals. All right, fanatics. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of the Fan and Fanatic. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for all of your support. Don't forget to follow or subscribe, or whatever your podcast app says to do. And you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. For my broadcast partner, Ryan Grelecki, this is Parker Grelecki saying, Game, Set, Match!